Welcome to Gulfstream Park for Friday racing action. We've got 9 races on the card, and we are back on the turf course. We'll sit it upstairs for the scratches and changes.
The temperature's in the 90s. The track is fast. The Topeka track is always fast. And turf racing is back here in South Florida. The turf is firm. Sunny skies. In race number 1, scratch the 3, 3-run Bolt, and the 10, Lady O'Brien. Race 1, scratch the 3, and the 10. They're off and running at Gulfstream. Free to Roam broke well from the inside post. Four-way stop as a part of the early mix. There goes Seeking by the Storm. Front stepping out and Dialithic on the far outside as part of the mix with Bon Matti. So they're 4 across the course as they head into the first turn with Free to Roam backing off the speed to race in 5th. Kilkenny Bella races in 6th at the rail. On the outside is Just Mercy. Then it's Oro Oro. The 2 at the back are Love Mammy Love. And My Happy Holiday will be the early trailer, about a dozen lengths off of the leader. Four-way stop and Seeking by the Storm. So these two go at it as they race to the top of the backstretch. Dialithic is 2.5 lengths behind while racing in a stalking spot and 3rd. At the rail is Bon Matti racing in 4th. Then it's Free to Roam. Back to Kilkenny Bella, then Just Mercy. Oro Oro, Love Mammy Love, and My Happy Holiday is the trailer. So they ran the opening quarter in 22 and 3. They ran the half in 46 and 3. And they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Four-way stop is the leader, pressured by Seeking by the Storm. Four-way stops in front by a length, then Seeking by the Storm. Dialithic trying to rev up 3 wide. Moving up at the rail is Bon Matti. Then it's Free to Roam. Love Mammy Love from the back of the pack. Then Kilkenny Bella. My Happy Holiday is at a last move past Oro Oro. And Just Mercy is the trailer. They come to the top of the stretch. Four-way stop off the turn with a 2.5 length lead. Bon Matti tries to go get that one. Love Mammy Love splits rivals. And here comes Love Mammy Rub up to grab the lead. Down the center, Free to Roam runs it. That one, four-way stop down at the inside. But it's Love Mammy Love and Edgar Zayas to take the opener. Good battle here for second, either Free to Roam or four-way stop. Then it's Bon Matti in 4th. 133 and 4. And away they go. Not a good start for Carter's Baby Blue. 3 lengths last. It was a good start for Spicy Guacamole, and now Etrurian from the rail fires out, and Etrurian will grab the early lead. Treacy's Kai's at the rail. Layla Bella Girl's in the 2-path. Spicy Guacamole is 3 wide. Then it's 2.5 lengths back to Neoprene, and Carter's Baby Blue, after the rough start, is about 9 lengths behind. They run to the far turn. Etrurian is the target. Etrurian leads a 3-wide Spicy Guacamole after a quarter in 22 and 1. Treacy's Kai is down at the inside and 2 lengths behind. Then it's Layla Bella Girl who's ridden to keep her position, while 4th Neoprene underway, and 5 back to Carter's Baby Blue. There's a quarter of a mile left to go, and they got to catch the favorite Etrurian. Etrurian on top by 3 as they turn for home. Spicy Guacamole is second. Neoprene rallying widest of all as they're off to turn into the stretch, and Etrurian's opened up 6. Etrurian, with an 1/8 of a mile to go, is well clear of the others. Neoprene's rallying well and might get into the second spot with Spicy Guacamole, but that's as far as that one gets. It's Etrurian and a riding double for Edgar Zayas. Neoprene does get up for second, then it's Spicy Guacamole and Layla Bella Girl, 103 and 3.
They're off in the Curlin Florida Derby. After 3 quarters in 112 and 1, Known Agenda is now on to take over the lead. It's Known Agenda for St. Elias Stable. Florida Derby winner, Known Agenda.
Whether you're new to the world of horse racing or a seasoned professional, we have something for everyone here at the National Museum of Racing and Hall of Fame. From fine art to legendary artifacts, our mission is to preserve and promote the history of thoroughbred racing in America and honor the sport's most accomplished participants. Open year-round and located on Union Avenue, right across from Saratoga Racecourse, adding to the rich history surrounding the oldest racetrack in America. Visit racingmuseum.org.
And they're off. King Skull broke alertly, and there goes King Skull right to the front. I'm a Peppa gets away racing second, 3 wide in the middle of the track is Woke Up Quick and Drummers between rivals. Down at the inside is Viva Victory. Starship Mocha and Awesome For Sure is the one at the back. So they head to the far turn with just over 4 furlongs to run, and King Skull is the target. Woke Up Quick is a length behind while applying pressure 2 wide. Then at the inside is I'm a Peppa racing in third. Rather, that's Drummer who's in third. I'm a Peppa's behind that one. Starship Mocha, then a 3 wide Awesome For Sure, and outrun is Viva Victory. Around the far turn, Woke Up Quick trying to take it to King Skull, and these two put on some speed. Away from the others is Awesome For Sure is rallied up into third, and Drummer is back running in fourth. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. King Skull is trying to shake off the challenge of Woke Up Quick, and they're 5 clear of Awesome For Sure, who's rallied up to be third. Off the turn into the stretch, Woke Up Quick down the center of the track, tries to go get King Skull. Awesome For Sure continues to rally up the rail, then I'm a Peppa in fourth. There's a furlong left to go, and King Skull still the target. Awesome For Sure continues to run up the rail. King Skull just in front. Awesome For Sure is flying down at the inside. King Skull's got it though. King Skull beats Awesome For Sure, then Woke Up Quick and I'm a Peppa. 111-1. And away they go. The favorite broke okay down at the inside, but it's Payzone who's ridden out for the early advantage. XY Point on the outside is in the 3-path. Avant Glory is between rivals. Down at the inside is Absolute Grit, and last of all is Caramel Chip. So the favorite's 4.5 lengths behind as they run for the far turn behind Payzone. Payzone carves up the numbers, leads by a length and a half. Leading XY Point, who's up to second and 2 lengths behind. Absolute Grit is at the inside. Caramel Chip has come off the rail. He's still last, racing outside of Avant Glory. They ran the opening quarter in 22-1, and Payzone has a 3-length lead around the far turn. XY Point is second. Absolute Grit is third at the rail. Caramel Chip needs to do better than that. He's still last with a quarter of a mile left to go, and Avant Glory just ahead of him. So they make their way toward the top of the stretch. XY Point is the target. XY Point will swing for home with a 3-length lead. Off the turn into the stretch. Payzone off the turn. XY Point, Caramel Chip down the center, starts to find his best. There's an 1/8 of a mile left to go, and Payzone still in front. XY Point and Caramel Chip down the center. Payzone with a 16th to go as a 3-length lead. XY Point and Caramel Chip are out of time. Payzone goes wire to wire. Then it was either Caramel Chip or XY Point. And they're off. Good start inside from Teasing, who heads off for the early lead. Leonza beats that one to the rail spot. Silver Moonlight's a part of the mix, and 3 wide is Princess Miss Emile as they race on to the main track. So Leonza has the lead with Silver Moonlight on the outside. Dropping back is Princess Miss Emile, who had a good beginning. Moving up is Nicole's Journey. In the 3-path is Vincy Girl with Secret Revenge between her, and at the back is Magical Song. So they continue their journey past the opening quarter in 22, and 3, and the leader is Leonza. Leonza has the lead as they head into the early far turn, leads it by a length and a half. On the outside, moving up is Silver Moonlight. Nicole's Journey is at the rail. 3 wide is Vincy Girl, then Magical Song, who's ridden to keep her spot. Down along the inside is Teasing. It's a gap of 5 lengths back to Secret Revenge, and Princess Miss Emile is now last. There's 3 furlongs left to go, and Leonza is pressured by the 4 to 5 favorite Vincy Girl, and these two are stride for stride. Magical Song is revving up, and Silver Moonlight is at the inside. There's a quarter of a mile left to go, and Leonza and Vincy Girl will turn together, and Magical Song will swing off cover 3 wide for the stretch drive, then Silver Moonlight at the rail. Off the turn into the stretch, Leonza still in front. Magical Song trying to rally down the center. Still fighting on is Vincy Girl. They're 3 across the course with a furlong left to go. Vincy Girl hits the front. Magical Song down the center. Leonza at the inside. Vincy Girl just in front. Magical Song one more time. Vincy Girl. I think she holds off a charging Magical Song. Leonza's third and Silver Moonlight's fourth. 123 and 3. Her in the gate. And they're off. Jigsaw broke outwardly, so too did Akati King, but he's headed off for the early advantage. Part of the early mix is Uncaptured Star. There's Beastly Speed in the middle of the pack, and Crypto Man is going to join them as they make their way out of the chute and onto the main track. So Uncaptured Star, Beastly Speed, and Akati King out 4 wide, and Crypto Man moves up between rivals. Then it's Jigsaw, who's racing better on the outside Southern Dream. Then Commander Biz for Charles moves up at the outside, and outrun early is Secret Lover. He's the early trailer. So they ran the opening quarter in 23 and 4. And Uncaptured Star is the one that doles out the fraction. Sunny Leone has the lead with Uncaptured Star. Crypto Man continues in the 2-path. Akati King's out 3 wide. Beastly Speed is a part of the early mix for Charles down at the inside. Then it's Jigsaw, Southern Dream. Commander Biz drops back, and Secret Lover is still the trailer. They ran the half. They picked it up 46 and 3, and they move into the far turn. The leader, Crypto Man and Drayden Van Dyke, they're on top by 2. Akati King is racing second. Beastly Speed is at the rail. It's 3 back to Jigsaw, who's fourth. Then 4 Charles, who's dropped back. Uncaptured Star is plummeted as they make their way to the top of the stretch. There's a quarter of a mile left to go, and they got to track down Crypto Man. Crypto Man off the turn with the lead. Beastly Speed is second, then Akati King, then Fort Charles and Jigsaw. Off the turn into the stretch drive. The leader still Crypto Man with a 3-length lead. Beastly Speed, Akati King, and Fort Charles. 1/8 of a mile left to go. Crypto Man in front. Beastly Speed starts to gather him in. 16th to go. Crypto Man and Beastly Speed on the outside. Here's the wire. That's tight. Can't separate them. Crypto Man or Beastly Speed in 138-1. And they're off. Trumpets was away well, but he's beaten to the early lead by Condora. Down to the inside is the Dove Rules. Ahead of Contessa's Song. Faye's Rhonda Cares is part of the early mix. The two at the back are Betsy Licious and Deflection. So it's Condora who has the lead as they head up the backstretch and head for the far turn. Trumpets is second. The Dove Rules at the inside races third. 3 wide. Faye's Rhonda Cares is fourth and 4 lengths off the leader. Then Contessa's Song, who's traveling better than Betsy Licious, and Deflection is the trailer. They're around the far turn after a supersonic 21 and 3 opening quarter. Condora sets the big time fractions up front. Faye's Rhonda Cares tries to go get her, and the Dove Rules has had a ground saving journey. They swing for home. Condora off the turn with the lead. The Dove Rules down at the inside, down the center is Faye's Rhonda Cares. There's a furlong left to go, and Condora's in front. The Dove Rules angles off the rail, but Condora in deep stretch will go gate 2 wire, a 9-1 upset winner. Then the Dove Rules and Deflection, who's up for third. Faye's Rhonda Cares is fourth. 56 flat.
They're off.
Runners away. Clay Soldier's off last. American, of course, is off first, and Holy Coffee down to the inside is ridden for early speed. Summer Gold is between rivals as they continue their journey up the backstretch. Holy Coffee has the lead. American, of course, races in the center of the track. Summer Gold is down at the inside. Then it's Pretty and Awesome, who's a part of the early mix, and Julie's Legacy is wide for the far turn run. They're followed by Gitana. Then it's Bedrock Birdie. At the back is Pretty Keen and Clay Soldier after the rough start. The opening quarter was rock solid. It was 22 and 1, and they round the far turn. American, of course, shoves ahead on top. Pretty and Awesome in the two-path is rallying. Down at the inside is Holy Coffee. Summer Gold is boxed in with no place to race. Julie's Legacy is wide on the course. Then Bedrock Birdie, Gitana, Pretty Keen, and Clay Soldier. Off the turn into the stretch drive. American, of course, is off the turn with a 2-length lead. Holy Coffee at the inside. Pretty and Awesome down the center. Trying to rally at the rail is Bedrock Birdie. Over the top and Pretty Keen. Meanwhile, American, of course, has spurted away. American, of course, delivers on the even money promise. Edgard Zayas with another win on the program. Bedrock Birdie, then Pretty Keen and Pretty and Awesome. 103 and 3. And they're off in the carryback. Entendre from his inside post is ridden for the early lead. General Ledger is up in part of the early pace, and between rivals goes Saybrook, so they're 3 across the course as they race on to the main track. El Principito is next, then it's Catalytic. To his outside is Real Macho, and along the rail is Roar Ready. So they're 4 across the course, and Entendre is the one on the inside who sets the pace. El Principito flanks him. Then in the 3-path, it's Saybrook. 4 wide, General Ledger. Even wider is Real Macho. He races outside of Catalytic, and Roar Ready tries to improve at the rail. The opening quarter was 22 and 2. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Entendre has the rail and has the lead. El Principito. Right there as Saybrook starts to drop back. Real Macho trying to rev it up while wide. Catalytic is trying to squeeze through traffic down at the inside. Dropping back General Ledger, then Roar Ready. They stack and they pack with 5/16 to run in the carryback stakes, and Entendre is the leader. So just a short lead. Real Macho 3 wide. El Principito 2 two-path General Ledger as they come to the top of the stretch. Entendre cuts the corner. Real Macho just grabbed the lead right at the top of the stretch. Entendre down at the inside. Here's Catalytic emerging out of the pack with El Principito. Furlong left to go. Real Macho in front. Catalytic tries to gather him. Real Macho with a length lead. Catalytic on the outside. Not by yet. Real Macho or Catalytic down to the wire. It's tight. Real Macho may have held off Catalytic. It's tight in 123-1.
That wraps up racing here at Gulfstream Park for this Friday afternoon. We'll be back with you tomorrow with a 11:55 post time and the Smile Sprint Stakes on this beautiful Saturday afternoon here at Gulfstream Park.